weeks now. What does Marvin Gaye think of Belgium?
Well, I think Belgium's terrific. When I came, it was cold. I remember especially I enjoyed the boat ride over from Dover. I think the food is, in fact, if this were a place for one to put on weight, you could do it rather easily because I can't resist the pastry shops as I go around. You don't see those in America too often. And I feel that the people, in fact, the food here is very reminiscent of American food in some aspects, much different from some of the other countries. And I think the people are terrific, really, they're very good.
For your fitness, I think you do some jogging on the beach of Oostende.
Well, I could stand to do a little jogging now, actually, but I have been for the past month or so. I was quite thin when I came over from England, but I'm sure I put on about 12 or 15 pounds since I've been here, so I better jog.
Are you doing any kind of studio or stage work at the moment?
Well, Jules, I am here primarily because lots of people ask the question, why are you here? And I'm really here to write. I'm writing a book, I'm writing a novel. I need the peace and quiet of Oostende, and I need the seafront, and I need the atmosphere. So I'm writing my autobiography. I'm also writing my music. I find that I'm inspired greatly here, and I'm writing music with a European influence from my experiences here, and I think it should be interesting when we do our next album project. And we're going to be in concert in Oostende on July 4th, and in Brussels, I imagine, 5th or the 6th. So
with a Belgian musician? Or?
Well, sure. You want to play?
In your career, you've done an LP centered around the theme of sex, and other songs are very religious. The name of the LP was Let's Get It Done. And also, some of your songs are very spiritually minded, very religious. So there's the body and the soul. Could you elaborate on that?
Well, I think that, I'm not going to pretend I'm a saint or a monk or anything, but I am what I am, and I think as a whole individual, one shouldn't express what one feels and what one feels inside one's soul as an artist, and, and I just try and express life as I see it, and certainly sensuality and sex is a great part of our lives. We don't like to speak of it too often. It seems better if it's done quietly, but I don't mind recording about it, and I feel that it's been within taste. As far as the spirituality is concerned, I'm the son of an apostolic minister, and I know a great deal about God, and I've been with God all my life, and there too, it sounds a bit hypocritical, but I'm a pretty religious guy. I don't feel that sex and religion, they're both controversial, but if one can work it out properly, I think it works okay. Except he's going to be a priest, or might be all right in those cases.
Your last LP in our lifetime has impressed the critics all over the world, but you once said in an interview you weren't able to finish it properly. The mix wasn't really your kind of mix.
No, well, it wasn't. It wasn't a mix problem. It's political problems with my record company, and it appears I was creating it a bit too long for their interests. So they confiscated it, actually, and they released it, and they altered it and tampered with it, and made changes that I don't like at all. And in fact, I've publicly stated that I disavow the production on it, because it's not my work, really.
We're going to hear Heavy Love Affair now. What's the story behind that song?
Oh, that song. Well, the story about that song. Apparently, I must have gone through some considerable pain and heartache to be able to come up with it. We all do. I'm human, so I've had my share. More than my share, actually. Oh, God, I'm finished. That's enough. Give me a break. And so Heavy Love Affair is really a story, it's a rather personal story, indicating my feelings after my second divorce.
Thank you, Marvin. We will see you in concert in July.
I'll be looking forward to you, Jay.
Thanks a lot.
Pleasure being here.